YouTube, it's Ashley, back with, you guessed it, part 3, the final saga of my crazy thrift adventure. So this is going to be my final trip to Savers, and then there are a few things that I want to show you, if I have time, that actually came in the mail from shopgoodwill.com. So when I came home from my crazy thrifting adventure, there were 2 packages waiting for me from shopgoodwill.com, which are items that I had actually purchased 2 weeks before. So I will show you those items if I have time in this video, which I think I will, because now I'm just showing you one trip to Savers. So the first things that I will show you are the books that I bought at this Savers. And books at Savers are buy 4, get 1 free. So if I end up with more than 2 books, I usually try to get 5, which probably sounds crazy, but if I'm getting 3, then I might as well get 4 and then get another one for free. So the first book is this book right here, and it is the Outlaw Bible of American Poetry. So there are a ton of different authors in here that the editor compiled together for this poetry collection, including people that you wouldn't think of necessarily as poets, like Bob Dylan and Janis Joplin, and I don't know, there were some other people that you'd think of more as just traditional writers, like I know, who was it that was in here? Henry Miller, I think, was in here. Oh, and Jim Morrison was in here too. So yeah, there are some really recognizable names in this book. There are photos, interviews. It just looked like a really interesting book, and it's never even been read, so pretty neat. It was marked $4.99, so this was, I'm sure, one of the ones that I paid for. Again, I was using a 30% off savings pass, so I didn't pay the full $4.99 even for the books that I paid for. I didn't pay full price, so that was one. And I got this vampire book, and I'm super into vampires. I might have said that when I was talking about Twilight, but I've been into vampires since I was like a little kid, so I got this book, and I'm sure everyone remembers this from when they were little. And I was just talking about this author with my boyfriend the other day, and happened to see this book, so I picked it up, and I actually started reading some of the poems in here, and I remembered how funny they were, and I think I'll enjoy reading that book again. I got this book, Train Spotting, and I watched this movie a long time ago. It's pretty messed up, so I think the book should be very interesting. And I picked up this book, which isn't my normal type of read. It's called The Naked and the Dead, and it is a war type book, or wartime book, and it's not, you know, your typical fiction or horror type story, although I'm sure it will be pretty horrific, and it's very long, but I think it will be very interesting, so pick that up to add to my reading list. And then I'll show you the few clothing items that I bought, and then some more accessory and other type items. So first clothing item was this button-up shirt, and this one is from American Eagle. And I love the colors of this shirt, the blues and the greens and the teal. And this was $5.99, so 30% off of that. And then another American Eagle button-up. This one is just shades of blue. This one was also 30% off of $5.99. There was another American Eagle button-up that I really liked. It was similar to the other 2 that I showed you on parts 1 and 2, that are like that cowboy style shirt with the shoulder that comes in, and then the snap-up buttons instead of actual buttons, the snaps that are pearlized. And that one was only like $3.49, but it wasn't, was it an extra small? I don't remember what size it was, but it looked really small in the sleeve, so I tried it on, and when you make kind of like this motion, like if you're trying to drive or anything like that, it felt like I would have ripped out of the shirt, so I did not buy that one. Then I found these really cute bathing suit bottoms. They look kind of retro with the colors, And these are new. I have the tag somewhere here. Oh, over here. From TJ Maxx. They still have, most importantly, the guard here intact. And they were 30% off of $4.99. And sticking with the creepy items from the thrift store, I got myself another slip dress. Not that I really need one, but this one is from Victoria's Secret, and it's just a plain black one. There's one that I have that I'm not really a huge fan of. It's a non-Victoria's Secret slip dress. Almost all of mine are from Victoria's Secret. And there's one that I bought at Burlington Coat Factory that's a different kind of material. It's like just like a stretchy fabric. And I really I don't love it. The lace on it around like I don't want to call it the boob area, but like the collar where like it might show in like a low cut dress. The lace is just not nice. It's not like a soft lace or like a fancy lace like that one is. It's just, it looks cheap. And it was cheap. So, I don't know, I might get rid of that one now that I have two black slip dresses from Victoria's Secret. One of mine is silk and it's just completely plain, and then now I have this one with the lace. So, maybe now I can justify getting rid of the other one. And then this was probably my favorite clothing find from Savers. I got this fringed suede green vest. And you've seen this color several times now in this haul. It's like that dark forest green. And the back of the vest is just plain. But this was only $3.99. And I didn't even pay the full $3.99 for it. So for an actual suede fringed vest, and I think all of the suede fringe, yeah, all of the suede fringe is actually intact. None of them are ripped or torn. It's in really good shape, so I was pretty excited. And then I found these shoes from Express. And they're just little flats. The bottoms aren't in too bad of shape. And the back of these, like on the heel, lace up, and they have these little ties, which I thought was really cute. And they're in a nice, like, almost cobalt blue color. And I just had to get rid of a pair of flats in, like, this same color, so now I have a pair back. So I'm pretty excited about that. And these were only $4.99. And I found another scarf. Another plaid scarf, nonetheless. And this one I thought was really pretty too. It's got all different colors in it. And this one, I'm not sure if it had a name on it. I'm looking for it right now, and I don't see one. I thought there was a name somewhere on it, and if there is, I'll probably find it later, but this was 30% off of $2.99, and that is silk. And I found this silk tie. This one is a Bill Blass. It's just a pretty paisley. And this one was only $1.99. And I found these cool shoe bows. So they clip onto a shoe, and I might actually change the design on them. I might leave it, but I might change them. I might just use the clips to create my own shoe bows or shoe clips. But these were only 99 cents. And I found this necklace, which I really wish was actual rose quartz, but it's just plastic beads. And I really liked this focal bead here, the design on it. Hopefully you can see that. And this was $3.99. And then got a little pack of hangers. If you're wondering why I am buying kids hangers, it is because in part of my closet I have a bureau with a big vanity mirror. So there's not enough room for like a full-size hanger to fit in front of the vanity mirror. So I actually buy children's size hangers to hang in that part of my closet, so the clothes don't hang at like this weird, awkward angle. So yeah, I bought these for some of my tank tops. And these were $1.99. And then the last thing is these two koozies. And I'll actually open these up so you can see them better. These were $1.99 for the two. This one is really why I bought them, because I love this pattern. That's not going to work. Hopefully you can see this now. And it is Ed Hardy. So it's the koi fish pattern. I actually have a pair of sneakers with this pattern on it. And then the other one is just the tiger pattern. I like the colors of this one. I actually have a pair of Ed Hardy socks on right now with the koi fish pattern on them. So yeah, I paid $1.99 or 30% off of $1.99 for two Ed Hardy koozies. So yeah, that was it from Savers. And I accidentally left two things off of my last Savers haul. One of them had fallen on the ground. I think I said something about it during the video that a belt had fallen on the ground, and that was actually this belt. It's a really cute houndstooth belt. And this belt was only $1.99, so 30% off of that. That was at my last Savers trip, which was in Worcester. And so is this, which I'm sure you guys will recognize this pattern by now. It is a Liz Claiborne bag. It's just the envelope style with pocket on the back. And then when you open it up, big pocket here with the little pocket, and then a pocket here as well. And this was, I believe, $3.99. Yep, $3.99. And then I almost forgot. So the Savers in Attleboro, so the one that I just showed you most of the stuff from, hopefully I can pick this up without hitting the tripod that I hit bringing this over here. I got this shelf. So you can't see the whole thing at once, but this is what it looks like. And this was $6.99, so I paid 30% off of $6.99 for this rather heavy wood shelf. And what I plan on doing with this is spray painting it and then filling it with my nail polish. So they'll be able to fit at least 2 deep on each shelf. And I don't know how many I'll be able to fit on there, but more than I have on the rack that I'm using right now. So that is a good thing. And it'll be a lot more supportive, because I just made a nail polish rack last weekend out of these little plastic drawers from, what is the name of the store? Dollar Tree. So, I mean, it's okay, but I know it's not going to be good in the long run, and all of my nail polish don't fit on it. So